Hello and welcome to Tuesday's Intention. Let's do an inwards journey and create some reality, shall we? If you can find a place for about 25 to 30 minutes where you can sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. So go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. And take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve, float away. And the next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time when you exhale, I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus breathing light directly into your heart, receiving it, and then exhaling light directly from your heart, sharing it. Good. Now we're just going to give some attention to the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. I'd like you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now. And simply ask them to relax at this time. Feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, circling back to complete the circuit back into you through your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. Then we focus on our ankles, our shins, our calves, our knees. Just allow everything to relax. Then your upper legs, your buttocks, pelvic area, hips, everything loosens. And focus on your inner organs, rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we're going to bring our attention up to the scalp. That's where tension can hide sometimes. Just feel like everything is releasing up there right now. The whole area, almost as if your ears could wiggle. And then we bring our attention to the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up, receive the breath of life. And then we bring our attention to our eyelids and see if we can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inwards and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite it to have a seat on the couch right now. Just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of the back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of air tonight to deal with our thoughts. Imagine yourself on the ground, looking up at the sky, seeing all your thoughts up there projected like mini movies. They're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. So I want you to notice or observe your thoughts, but just let them blow on by. Don't get engaged. If one does pick you up and carry you away on a wild ride, that's okay. That happens all the time. As soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment, what you're doing. Just the practice of continually bringing yourself back. And if you are on the ground, witnessing or observing your thoughts in the sky, therefore that means you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. We're going to explore that a little bit here. But first, let's take the journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. And let's use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. So feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, or maybe a wall has been built. And we all do that. We all put up protective barriers for ourselves. But what I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access, VIP backstage pass to it at all times. It's your concert. So I want you to go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit, and brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. So beautiful. I want you to see yourself opening the door and entering into this space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe, so secure. This is the happiest you've ever been. This is the best place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a bit of a shift in perception right now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're floating there, kind of existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names, many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And we want that. So I'd like you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this. And you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when joining in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe. They are also you. We're all one being. All the same pie, slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and incredible capacity to create. That's what we're going to take advantage of tonight. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So right now, I'd like you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, healthy, vibrant, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body is balanced. Your mental body is full of clarity, and your energetic body is filled and complete. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. Anytime we need teaching or guidance on how to do so, that is amply available. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. So I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. For me, I'm feeling like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being right now, through my cells, my DNA, right down to the atomic level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your friends and family as well. Witness the relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it out to your community as well. And then around the entire world. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. We are all healers. It's just a matter of putting out that energy with intention. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift all of humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode right now. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's some left over for comforts too. Maybe we can travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, we also each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay, don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into your conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings of wholeness or completeness we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at the end of your day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire world, so what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. Look at us exploring the limitless potential that we have together. Expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring. Progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate together in song, in music, dancing, laughter, playing. My heart is just expanding my chest with joy thinking about this. Envisioning it. Feeling all the relationships healing. Love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality, looking at all the smiles on the strangers' faces as I pass them by, witnessing the lights behind their eyes. It's incredible. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the lower, heavier energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment. It just naturally falls away and we adopt the same foundation principles. Honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What freedom. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place in this reality to help uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the worry, tension, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere, transforming into the higher resonance frequencies that are more in alignment with who we truly are. All of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections between us, cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you're frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're whacking the ball around a court with your friends in a game, or you're out with your family for a picnic, marveling at their shining faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just stop and look at all the beauty around you. All the beauty in nature, all the beauty we've created. And drink it in. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And now I'd like to just connect with gratitude for a moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this precious life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light, love, healing, energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take your beautiful intention of reality that you've created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that energy ball, and then when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love, healing, energy, light. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe shift your limbs around a little bit. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. When you're ready, you also want to come back into the room, open your eyes, and just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand quickly and lots. And eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it anymore. We'll just become walking, talking, natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we truly are, creating the reality of our choosing around us, because we are that powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together, exponentially by magnitudes, actually. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. Have the most excellent rest of your day. And we'll see you again for the next intention tomorrow.